Good morning, everyone, and good morning to the friends at home. My name is Nick, and I'm really grateful to be joining you today on this beautiful Father's Day for this Sunday live service. Today, Reverend Won Gong asked me to share a letter I had written to my dad for Father's Day, so I'll read it to you. Dear Dad, from a young age, I've always appreciated you and the things that you do. Even as a resident after medical school, you took the time to play with me and to read me stories. And as I've grown older, my understanding has grown deeper, and my respect for the effort you put in to raising me has only grown with time. There are many things I'm grateful for, but I wanted to just share a few of them with you today. Thank you for teaching me that strength isn't always about how strong you are, but rather how resilient you are to the conditions that you face. And speaking of that, thank you for your Herculean feats of patience with raising my rambunctious younger self. I appreciate the love for nature that you inspired between books and walks in the forest, down by the creek near our house, through Okanichi Mountain. And I wanted to thank you for the love of storytelling you fostered between sharing your own stories with me or through exposing me to beautiful stories that you had grown up with yourself. I appreciate all the meals you cooked, the effort you took to make me feel loved and heard. And I appreciate you taking the time to drive me places until I could drive myself, including here to the temple for the first time. Your unyielding support to me is such a privilege, and I'm eternally grateful for that. And lastly, I'm grateful to have been able to know you. I'm lucky and fortunate that you're still around with me and that I get the opportunity to continue to get to know you better. Thank you for everything, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Love you. Thank you all for listening to my sharing. And we'll start off today with, allergies. We'll start off today with the moving meditation, Qi Gong, guided by Reverend Sean. Please take a moment to stand up behind your mat and join us in moving meditation.
Good morning. Feel free to participate as much or as little as you can, as your body allows. Let us start with rotating our wrists and ankles. This is the secret movements from Venerable Juksa님 at Won Dharma Center. And as you rotate your ankles, rotate your knees gently, making big circle. Now, like standing on your toes and stretch your feet to the front. Let's change our feet. Rotate ankles and knees. It's not easy. And let's stretch our feet, toes. And our waist, rotating our knees and ankles at the same time. he suggested these movements so that we loosen our all the joints before we sit for meditation. Reverse. And that circle comes up to your upper body. Okay, good. Let's rotate our wrists, elbows, shoulders. To the other direction. Encircle your shoulders, this one to the front, at the same time this one to the backwards. Like, I don't know, I didn't really get how it works, but reverse. And rotate our neck. Good. Let's put our feet grounded to the ground, shoulder width apart. Shake off our hands, elbows, upper body's bouncing knees, your whole body. Breathe in deep through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. As you breathe out, let go of every thought, tension, stress away. Lean to the one side, shake off. To the other side. Back to center. Slowly come to standing. Breathe in and out, nice and easy. Settle your breath. This time let us breathe in, hands up. To the side, like drawing arrows, stretch, open your heart and chest wide, stretch your fingers, release, back to center, hands down, up, as you breathe in to the other side, stretch, open up your heart and chest wide, fingers stretched, and release, back to center, down. One more time on each side. Release. And release. This team breathe out, breathe in, arms to the side, bend forward. Let's stay here. Feel your body stretched, back of your legs stretched. Breathe in and out nice and easy. Let's make circle with your hands. Bring it up slowly. Flip it to the sky. And release. Breathe in to the side. Let go. One more time, breathe in. Let's bend forward. Make circle. Grab energy ball from the bottom, bring it up. Flip it to the sky. Hold the ball. Hold it and release. Breathe in to the side. Release. Let's put our feet together. Breathe in. Palms together in the sky. Bring it down. Now let us offer 4 bows, either standing or full bows. You may stand behind your mat and use it as knee padding.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the infinite source of marvelous existence. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, embracing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us to develop justice and freedom through Dharma and universal principles. Meditation is simple and easy. Take time to find your most comfortable position. Wiggle to release any tension. Gently rock back and forth until you feel balanced and centered. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Breathe in deeply and release your breath fully. Let your mind settle onto your lower belly. This is the home of your Danjan, your Qi energy center. Abide in your Danjan and focus your breath there. As your mind and body settles, gradually and gently straighten your spine and feel your chest and heart opening. My body, my breath. I sit, just sit. Touching earth, reaching to the sky. I'm sitting, body settled, grounded, calm. My mind always busy thinking, analyzing, justifying, storytelling, seeking. I breathe and calm my mind through breath. I bring the mind to the body and the body to the mind in harmony with each other. I am not sleepy. I am not asleep. My mind and my body are calm and clear. May we be here now, ever calm, ever alert, just sitting.
page 4. 천지연기 하심정 만사여인 하심동 천지여와 동일체 아여 천지 동심정. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth.
Father's Day Prayer. Grace of heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, and grace of laws. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. Today we honor our fathers and all father figures, grandfathers, stepfathers, uncles, ancestors, teachers, and all those who have nurtured the light of wisdom and compassion within us. Reflecting on the graces we receive from them all, we send our prayers of gratitude.
원합니다. 간절히 간절히 원하옵니다. 내 손길 모두 다 함께 우리 모두 다 함께 성불제 중인연이 되어지랴. I wish and pray sincerely and truly, where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings. Page 9. Ilwan is the realm of samadhi beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings and laws, the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, and sentient beings. Still one manifests as both permanence and impermanence, viewed as permanence till one unfolds into an infinite world as is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is, viewed as impermanence till one unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies. In the four forms of birth we transform through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing, with grace arising from harm or harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after Ilwan Song, the Dharmakaya Buddha, by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, and using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Ilwan and become one with the nature of Ilwan.
Hey Dad, just wanna tell you that you're a great father and you're always super considerate and looking out for the both of us. And I remember some great memories with you. We're on our couch downstairs and we always watched fun movies together and talked about them.
Hi Dad, I want to say thank you for always being such a kind and nurturing person. You're always one step ahead and making sure that everyone is okay and is doing their best. I really take after you and I really look up to you in terms of academics and making sure that everyone else around me is okay. One of my favorite memories of you is when we went to Disneyland together and we made lightsabers together, the three of us. And it was just really cool to see your inner child come out.
Another one of my favorite memories with you, Daddy, is working on my car that you recently got me. It's out in the parking lot right now, and we spent like over a day trying to just change one filter.
Yeah, I have to agree with Ishan. Working on cars with you has been one of my favorite things to do with you. Taught me like perseverance, creativity, and how to work well with you. I know we had a lot of trouble with my car, and it was really fun to work through it, and very frustrating at times. But I want to say thank you for sharing that experience with both me and Ishan. Happy Father's Day!
Songs my father taught me in the days long vanished, seldom from his eyelids were the teardrops banished. Were the teardrops vanished. Now I teach my children each melodious measure. Often tears are flowing from my memory's treasure. Songs my father taught me in days long vanished, seldom from his eyelids were the teardrops banished. Were the teardrops vanished.
Thank you, Emily, for the beautiful song, and good morning. This is Sean. I'm glad to be back home, and I'm gonna report my 3 weeks journey to Korea and a little bit about my father's. So, I sensed nothing is permanent, everything changes, because my hair and everything changed from Korea. And coming back, cicadas are gone, and we have big trees gone, and it has transformed to summer. In Korea, lots of things changed. It changes fast, so, and I had lots of good food. I don't have to think of that anymore. I'm done with that. But still, there are something that stays like here and there. 'Cause I think that's warmth of people and passion for learning or practice that stays. And that's one of the things I wanted to feel again and wanted to come back here. And good to be back here. And during 20 days of my visit cleared up my mind that I think now I have faith in this way and in this teaching and practice. I have confidence in my way as a reverend, and I'm so certain that with this practice and teaching, I can sometimes become a Buddha. But though it may be a long way to go. So, and yeah, I made up with my brother. Yay. It changed too, the relationship changed. After fist fight and, and a long talk, we figured that the conflict was based on our love for each other. And and my brother got married. It was a big party with all our family and friends. And in Korea, when you get married, you are more mature. So he's more mature than me. So I bow. When I leave here, I gave him a big bow for that. And I'm not a talker, actually. But this time, I couldn't wait to talk about how we live and work and practice here. And I talked a lot. And I tell them, this is the land of opportunities to start over Won Buddhism with its original intention. And Buddha Dharma is daily life. Daily life is Buddha Dharma. We have that motto, and that's being achieved here. And to my family, I think I gave them some relief. I mean, my mother was a little worried sending son overseas. But by telling her living in this Dharma community, I think she feels relieved and happy now. And to my fellow reverends, when I meet my fellow reverends, we complained a lot about what is happening in this time or in this Won Buddhism order, what we thought it should be done, but eventually found hope in here that we can do it, and we are going to the point. And I spoke to the members of the temples, one that I worked before here, and the one that I attended when I was young. And after their hearing my talk, I think I showed them the greatest joy or delight that how the Buddha Dharma is alive in the American soil here. And as our teacher said, they look forward to learning the Dharma from the so-called big-nosed foreigners. And for all those I mentioned, I'm so grateful for my father, because thanks to him, I could go to Won Buddhist temple when I was young, and here I am. And dear Dad, though I was insensitive or apathetic to everything and everyone, and even to you, now I know how great your love was. When you were home, you gave us arm pillows and told 3 of us folk tales. You told us silly jokes and things to play with, and went out for field trips or sightseeing every weekend, even after a tiring weekday. You encouraged us to move forward with warm hearts and words of wisdom. As you seek the truth and as a Won Buddhist reverend, I remember how happy you were and felt proud of me as I chose to be the Won Buddhist reverend. At the time, I was so immature and naive that I didn't listen or follow a thing you told me. But I regret that, and now I know that your support and love brought me here. And look what I've become. Although you weren't always a perfect husband to Mom. I admire you and want to look after you. I'm so grateful for you with all my heart, and love you, Dad. Thank you. Now, let us stretch our legs. Unfold your cushions and lying down. With Linda's singing bowl sounds.
Father Bodhisattvas, we honor you. Your enduring love nurtures us to grow. Happy Father's Day. We all have a father, at least one. Some of us have 2 or 3 or even more. To honor them, let us take a deep breath in and invite our fathers and our father figures into our hearts. Dear Father, you have nurtured me until I could walk on my own. In body or in spirit, you still carry and support me. Fathers bless their children through care and hard work. Father's guidance becomes the foundation of their children's lives. Today, we remember and find gratitude to our fathers and to all those who have played the important paternal role in our lives. Dear Father, we honor your dedication. Our path together may not have always been easy, but we honor the precious bond we have with you. Recognizing the complexity of many father-child relationships, we know that your struggles have often been caused by past pain and wounds. Thank you for trying to be the best you could. with the all-embracing love and perseverance through many struggles. You, Father, raise and protect your children. You, Father, become strong and fearless. We dwell in this awareness and in your dedication and strength. Let us breathe in the Spirit in strength. Let us breathe in the strength in Spirit. May we open our hearts and minds to understand and accept you for who you are. May we breathe in acceptance. May we breathe out reconciliation. No matter how much we grow or how old we become, Father's love remains within us. You live in me, and I'm a continuation of you. Dear beloved fathers and grandfathers who have passed away, we feel an abiding gratitude. Without you, we would not be here today. You gave us the gift of life. We thank you. We honor you. We remember you.
Now let us wiggle our fingers, toes, stretch your body, and slowly take your time and slowly come back to sitting.
Each of us have a different relationship and journey and special different memories with our own fathers. But today, you are invited to take a minute to reflect on your own fathers and think about how they have given us life and nurtured our lives. Please think of one quality that you appreciate inheriting from your father. What does it mean by inheriting, Bodhi?
Maybe like something that's like you get from like someone who's like older than you.
Yeah, you receive. Thank you. You did answer well on the spot. So one quality that you are inherited or you are inheriting already now, So think of one thing and you're welcome to share that quality, to even expand that quality to the world with your friend next to you. If you cannot think of anything particular right now at this moment, you can just listen to your friends sharing. So please turn around and communicate and chat. And friends in the Dharma, friends at home, please share your thoughts in the live chat.
Hello, everyone. My name is Adam, and these are my two brothers, Bodhi and Cress. And today we're just going to share a few short things that we wrote about our dad.
Hi, my name is Bodhi. Here are 4 things about my dad that I like. He is funny, he is smart, he cares about me, and he is nice. One time, Dad took us mini golfing, and he got a hole-in-one. Hi, my name is Chris. Here are some things about my dad. He is very funny and likes to make jokes. He's also very nice and kind. One time we went to the water park with him and it was really fun.
About 18 years ago, my dad, Anthony, became a father. Though anyone can be a father, it takes a lot to be a dad. Throughout my life, my dad has been someone who I look up to and someone who I can come to if I need help. For me, my dad is one of my best friends and someone who I can talk to and make jokes with. Without this important relationship, my life would be undeniably different. An occurrence that comes to mind is our many games of pool and ping pong in the guest room upstairs. Our games usually consist of some good old competition, along with a great deal of hijinks. The table that we use is probably around half the size and about a 1/16th of the price of a real pool table, but it doesn't stop us from having fun. Though it may seem trivial, playing enjoyable games at the end of a tough day provides bonding and stress relief, along with memories that will last a lifetime. Recently, my dad has endured some big changes in his life, and although it has impacted him, his resilience and bravery through hard times has been a good example for me. and hopefully he can find grace from harm. I love you, Dad, and to you and all the other father figures in the world, we would like to wish you a happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Chris and Bodhi and Adam, for your wonderful thoughts. I can really feel the love you have for your dad, and it sounds like you have a great relationship, and I hope that continues for your whole life. Don't forget about him. And thank you, Emily, for your lovely song. That was beautiful. Okay, and just a few announcements before we leave. If you would like a double dose of practice, you're invited to join us at the Raleigh Temple this evening at 4 o'clock for more meditation and sharing. And the Raleigh Center is nestled in a peaceful forested area near Falls Lake. Our first session of the children's camp will start tomorrow and it runs until Friday. So please send Reverend Won Gong and her helpers some energy of cheers and support. They're also offering a second 3-day camp in July, and there are many, many wonderful teachers helping to get ready with awesome activities and meditation experiences for the kids. Would you like to know more about meditation fundamentals? Well, you're in luck. There is an introduction to meditation class will be held on Sunday, June 30th at 4 p.m. at the Raleigh Temple. And if you're in our community email group, you will receive emails and updates about things like the meditation class. And thank you to the many caring hands that have tended and watered our gardens this past week. And heartfelt thanks to everyone who came and lent a hand. And please take a few minutes after the service to enjoy meditation and contemplation among the lush greenery of the garden. And we would also like to invite Reverend Hei Wong to come up. She is visiting from the San Diego Temple, and she'll be here for, I believe, a month. Did you want this one?
네, 반갑습니다.
Nice meeting you.
네, 저는 샌디에고 교당에 근무하는 윤혜원 교무입니다.
I'm Hei-won from San Diego Temple.
노스캐롤라이나는 처음이고요. 저는 샌디에고에 사는 지 지금 3년 되고 있습니다.
It's been 3 years in San Diego and it's my first time visiting North Carolina.
샌디에고 교당은 한 15명 정도 되는 교도님들이 다 한국어권 교도님들이시고요. 한두 명 정도만 영어권 교도님이 계세요.
At the temple, we have 15 Korean-speaking members and only 1 or 2 English-speaking speakers attending.
제가 이제 미국에 온 지 얼마 안 돼서 제가 이제 교무 훈련 오고 가는 동안에 이렇게 다른 교당들을 방문하는 게 제 나름의 계획이거든요. 그래서 갈 때는 이제 필라 교당을 들려보았고 지금 이제 훈련 마치고 노스캐롤라이나 교당으로 왔습니다.
My plan is to visit all the temples in WonTempleNC in America, and on my way to Won Dharma Center, I visited Philadelphia Temple, and on my way back home, I'm here.
Reverend Hei-won, I like your socks. Very cute. And what she's wearing is a new uniform. You've been seeing this kind of a classical uniform of habit. Would you mind standing up? See how she looks. We drove 13 hours from Won Dharma Center after our annual reverence retreat. Somehow the fatigue hit me, so I felt unwell for last couple of days. But she's been nursing me with the food, and then she came to my room and massaged my head. It was really painful. And so painful with her massage, I forgot that I got sick. But she has healing hands, really. It really made me feel much better. She's going to help us until Wednesday during our children's camp. We are very lucky to have her during this time. 마지막으로 한 말씀만 더 하시고
그럴까요? 여기 교도님들이 오늘 와서 법회 준비하는 과정에서 이렇게 자발적으로 준비하시는 모습이 되게 인상적이었고 또 어떻게 공부하는지 그리고 교당도 궁금했었거든요. 그리고 교무님도 생활하시는 것도 가능할까?
She said I was very impressed this morning that you all came and prepared for Sunday service, doing the rehearsals, and then very voluntary temple care and study and practice. That was very impressive. Thank you.
네, 좋은 기운 저희 교도님께 전해드리겠습니다.
I'll pass your good energy to the temple in San Diego, she says. 감사합니다. Thank you. Morning prayer song together. What page are we?
Okay. So before we leave today, let's turn to page 13 and bless each other with our morning prayer song.
Dharma Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day in your presence. Today, full of health and with peace of mind, may I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with your grace. Today, gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with compassion. Today, making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one world.
Waving to our friends online through Mr. Sony. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Happy Father.